Hello everyone, and you're very welcome to join me today for today's tarot read. My name is Finbar and this is Inspired Life Tarot. So if you found this video, I hope there was a very good reason for you to do so. I've set the intention that the people who really need to find my work do, and I have the message and the encouragement from Spirit that you may need to hear today. And today's tarot reading is specifically for people who are trying to make changes in their lives, people are trying to upgrade themselves, step into new timelines, and the challenges that come with that, the pitfalls that come with it. So it's a real tarot read of encouragement for you and guidance for you at an emotional level, at a spiritual level. We get guidance around your current relationships, and we'll look at health, money and finances as well. But the core will be what you need to know for yourself, your own spiritual and emotional path and journey, and what message we have for you today. So you're very welcome to join me. I would really appreciate any likes, shares. Please offer any comments if I can assist you, and please consider subscribing to this channel. I do have this infused with my own spiritual work. I want everyone tuning into these videos to really manifest the life that they truly want, and hopefully I can help you in that process. So just a little bit of a download I got earlier. I was speaking to people on TikTok, and there was a central theme coming forward, and I'm going to encourage it even more today. And this is as I said at the start, if you are making changes in your life, if you're changing cycles, if one cycle has ended and you're beginning a new one, or if you feel you've made significant effort to jump into a new timeline or a quantum leap, that can leave us in a position where we've shed a lot of the old, we're stepping into a new version of ourselves. And that in itself can leave a little bit, it's called the cognitive dissonance, a little bit of cognitive dissonance in psychology. But it's also just at a very sort of basic level, we kind of feel, I'm speaking from my own experience and from the clients I've worked with over the years, we're a little bit unsure. We're a little bit, what's the next step? I'm not sure who this is, what this is, how am I supposed to feel? And it's very easy to just go back to default patterns, but that prevents the learning. So we're at a point now where we can really begin to flourish, really begin to develop, and really continue to learn. And that's what this read is about, to really give you the encouragement to keep going forward and not go back and run back to our comfort zones. So our first bit of part of encouragement here and guidance. And let's look at this in terms of your spiritual journey right now. So what message do we have specifically for you with regards to your spiritual journey and the guidance you need to help you stay steadfast and get everything you can for yourself moving forward? Okay, so in terms of your spiritual guidance right now, you have the Three of Cups. Very interesting. At face value, the Three of Cups is like a celebratory card. A celebratory energy is like growth and expansion. And that is exactly why we do want to change cycles and upgrade ourselves and move into different timelines. But I want you to take this on board as well, as it's very important now at a spiritual level to continue to honor your growth. Three for me is a card of change, expansion. The cups here, the element of water, are healing, or creativity, what fulfills us at an emotional, spiritual level. And to continue on that path, it is important as well to continue to heal ourselves. I'm not saying you need to be healed, but that growth and that healing at a heart-based level is part of this process of a new you and a new timeline. And sometimes it's difficult to do that all on our own in a state of isolation. So use those wonderful, powerful social networks or social structures and the good people around you and maybe the new people around you to help you to continue to improve and understand you, continue to grow at a spiritual level. So I really hope that is the card of encouragement you need right now, okay? Continue to heal, grow, and culture this new version of you. And don't be afraid to surround yourself with new people at the same vibration to help with this at this moment in your life. Don't feel alone. It's difficult to do everything on our own, okay? In terms of the guidance we need with regard to our emotions right now, so that's what we need to keep in mind spiritually, emotionally. What guidance do we have on our new path to keep us confident, self-assured, and moving in the right direction? So emotional guidance. Wow, here are the Fool. So you can see everything here. This whole read is about the newness, the new cycle, the new version of you. And in terms of emotions, here you have the Fool, the very start of the major arcana. And this is about embracing, in terms of our emotions, and having the self-esteem, the self-confidence to keep focusing on going forward, okay? And it's very, very important as well. We are all entering new cycles, new version of ourselves with a past version of us. This, we can't wipe our memory clear. So whatever baggage that we are taking with us, whatever information we're taking with us, we need to make sure that we have worked on that. We need to make sure that that is sort of analyzed, and we're stepping into a new perspective of us. It's like changing the lenses, okay? So the old lenses are no longer of any use to us. We need to know how to improve them, or any of the old lenses from before, how to clean them to see ourselves in a new perspective. So it's about learning everything from the past and taking that forward from a place of enrichment and empowerment for you, not taking the old shit forward to contaminate a new future. That's not what this is all about. That's not what this new you is about. So really consider giving that consideration. It's very, very important for you to know in terms of your emotions. As a new you emerges, relationships around us may or may not be challenged. Sometimes it's just part and parcel that we do move on if people don't move with us. So any advice that we have in terms of the relationships around us? I think the first two cards are so important already. What do we have in terms of the relationships around us? I think it's going to be about more flow. So here we did 10 of Wands, okay? This is a card of overwhelm, burden, carrying lots of responsibility. So, you know the analogy of it, the box of crabs, when one crab tries to escape and get over the edge, all the others pull him down. So just be aware of other people's energy who just may not be matching yours right now, and how they may try to detract from you and pull you back, okay? The last thing you do is the negative tarot and the paranoia tarot. I think it's clickbait. But just be aware of that from an energetic point of view. This person, even though they're carrying a burden and carrying a load, they can always make the choice to drop it, okay? So give that consideration. What are you carrying? What is distracting you? What is overloading you? And look for creative, constructive ways to unladen yourself so that you can move forward and flourish for you. Okay, it's very, very important. Sometimes this happens when there's an energetic mismatch with you and those around you, or old relationships. People don't really like to, it makes other people feel uncomfortable. So take that into consideration and honoring the responsibility of those situations for yourself. And in terms of money and career, let's look at this little bit of advice, because one thing changed. This is a whole snowball effect. This is a new you. What advice, what guidance do we have in terms of career and money? This again is going to be about honoring yourself. Let's see what we have. So this is about new opportunities. So a new version of you, new perspective of you, a new timeline of you. Here we have the Pentacles, money, career, finance, exactly what we're talking about. And this is the Ace. It's raw energy of potentiality. So it's about seeing the new opportunities around you, This is a card of momentum, seizing them and not being afraid to step into this new perspective of you from every point of view. From look at it here, from your spirit, emotions, relationships, career, and finance. This is the whole new version of you, and it's the reason why, if you're honest with yourself, it's the reason why you've taken these first steps of change to begin with. Now you're setting on we're on a new hallway, a new pathway of change. And even though we're not 100% sure where it goes, it feels different, don't be isolated within yourself. That's what this read is all about giving you the encouragement, the focus and guidance now. And I send you all the blessings on your way. And I really, really wish this future timeline keeps growing and expanding for you. So thank you so much for tuning in. My name is Finbar. This is Inspired Life Tarot. Appreciate any likes, comments, or shares and following the channel. If you require a private reading, you can book me at all the W's, inspiredlifetarot.com, and check out my testimonials on my webpage. But I really hope this is the message you needed to hear today, and it really aids you and sends you forward with more encouragement and a spring in your step. So thank you so much. We love you and leave you. Take care.